Hey guys, CryptoDad here, and today we're taking a look at a fantastic new service from Ballet, which allows you to purchase Bitcoin preloaded on their wallets. Now, they've kindly sent me 4 different wallets to show you, and they're preloaded with various amounts of Bitcoin. So, I'm going to be unboxing these beauties. We'll talk about their design and quality, and I'll walk you through the process of using them along with the Ballet Crypto app. So, if you've been looking for a safe and easy way to invest in Bitcoin, you won't want to miss this. So, let's get started. All right, so I'm here on the web page devoted to the preloaded Bitcoins. I'll put a link to this down in the description. You can read more about how this works. Basically, you're purchasing Bitcoin and it's going to be preloaded on these safe and secure hardware wallets. Now, the nice thing about the Ballet wallets is that the private key is included with the card. So, you don't have to write down your backup phrase. There's no setup involved, and there's no chance of you accidentally being tricked into revealing your backup phrase because there is no backup phrase to worry about. All you need to do is make sure that you keep the card safe and secure. And now a lot of people complain about this. They say, oh, what if you lose it? And I could make the same argument for a gold coin. So a gold coin is real value right in your hand. And I've never heard anyone say, don't buy gold, you might lose it, right? Or don't buy a diamond ring, you might lose it. Or don't buy a painting, you might lose it. Or somebody might steal it. Yes, those are real threats when you have things of value. But we've learned over time how to custody things of value. And this is a thing of value that I'm talking about. It's a safe and secure way of storing Bitcoin. And it's also idiot proof in many ways because you don't have to worry about anything. You make your purchase here on their website. And once you've done that, the Bitcoin is preloaded on the card. The card will be delivered to you. And then from there, you can store it in a safe and secure place. Now, if you want to monitor the value, then you should download and install the Ballet app on your phone. Now, don't think that the Ballet app on your phone is in any way holding the Bitcoin, right? It's just a window onto the blockchain. Your Bitcoin is stored on the blockchain. The card itself has the public key on the front, and the private key is stored on a sticker that you can remove if you ever want full access to the Bitcoin, if you want to sell it or spend it. But this card is designed for long-term safe storage. Another thing to remember about the card is because of the way it's designed, it's a cryptographically secure Bitcoin wallet with a public key and a private key self-contained. And it's static. You never have to worry about updating the software or the firmware or anything like that. You can put it somewhere safe and forget about it for years if you want to. And it's very easy to gift to friends and family, right? You don't have to explain how Bitcoin works to them. They will know about Bitcoin. I'm sure they've heard about it. It's one of the safest stores of value out here right now. And if you're a Bitcoin enthusiast like me, you've probably tried to convince someone in your family to purchase Bitcoin. And then you tell them, well, you need to get a wallet. You need to get the wallet set up. You need to go to an exchange. You need to purchase the Bitcoin and transfer it into your wallet. And then you'll notice their eyes get all glassy and they are overwhelmed by all of those steps. Well, with this wallet, you can just hand it to them and say, hey, I'm giving you some Bitcoin, save it in a safe place. It's a good investment in your future. It will hold value. Just hang on to it. You can even show them how to set up the app on their phone. It's a no-brainer. Everybody knows how to use phones and apps these days. All they have to do is scan the code into the app, and they can trace the value of the card as time goes by. Now, I mentioned that I was going to be unboxing these, and that's really not necessary. I like this little case. I think it's pretty cool. And if I were to unbox it, it would basically just be a card that you could hold in your hand, similar to this one that I have over here, right? It's basically just a card. In fact, the little box has a plastic case for displaying it. So it's up to you if you want to open it up, but it's really not necessary. So let's go ahead and get the Ballet app downloaded. There's a QR code on their website to make sure that you download the official Ballet app. All right, so we can scan that with our phone, right, so that we can download the app. All right, and there we go. Quick and easy, right? We'll just tap open, and there we go. We've got our app. We can enable notifications if we want to. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with my 5K denomination. It's the smallest one that I have. It's equal to 0.005 Bitcoin. All we have to do is hit the plus here and then tap scan. Go ahead and allow camera access. And then I'll just scan this card into the Ballet app. And lo and behold, it shows up right in the app, right? And so I can put the card away in a safe place. And if anywhere I am on the go, can just check my phone app for the current price of the Bitcoin stored on the card. Very simple. Let's go ahead and add a new card. I'll just hit the back button in the top left corner there. Take us back to the main interface. I'll tap the plus again. And this time I'll do the 10K card. Looks like this. We can hit scan. All right, we'll go ahead and scan in that card. And there we go. Now I've got the 10K card. I'll hit that back button again on the top left. I'll hit the plus one more time and choose scan. And then I'll scan in that 25K card. So I've added all three cards to my app. And so I can look at the different various cards and check the value of the card, check the address of the card, and I can also go to the top level of the app and check the total value of all the cards that I'm monitoring within the app. Really easy to use. Now, if for whatever reason I decide to access the Bitcoin, if I want to send it out, all I have to do is tap this little send, and it's going to give me instructions on how to send the Bitcoin. So if, for example, I wanted to send the Bitcoin stored on the card into my Coinbase account, if I decided I wanted to sell the Bitcoin, very simple and easy. I basically just go to my Coinbase account and do a receive and tell it that I'm making a deposit of Bitcoin. So in the app, that's where we're sending the Bitcoin. So I can simply scan that QR code with the app, and it lets me know, okay, I'm sending this Bitcoin to my Coinbase account. All right, and if I decide I want to send the entire amount over there, it'll autofill that for me. And notice that it's subtracted enough to pay the Bitcoin fees on the Bitcoin blockchain. That's how Bitcoin works. That's built in to the blockchain, has nothing to do with the Ballet Wallet or Coinbase. Right, so we'll tap next here, and then they give us the instructions on exactly what to do. Basically peel off the secret tag that covers up the private key. And then from there, you can access the Bitcoin that's stored on the card. But really, the card shines as a long-term store of Bitcoin value. Also remember that I showed you a card. I showed you this card. Now this is a higher tier card. It's 0.1 Bitcoin. And notice if I scan this card, what happened. So this card basically comes with a gold-plated card that with a plastic case that looks like this. You can see I already have one that's unboxed that I have some Bitcoin stored on. You really don't need to open the box if you want to activate the card and load the Bitcoin on there. So why do I mention activation? If you'll notice there at the current time, there are only 25 states where this card is supported, and they're listed here. But of those 25, there are only 3 states that will allow the card to be preloaded with Bitcoin before it ships. The rest of the states, in order to comply with regulations, you're going to have to receive the card and then claim the Bitcoin through the process of activation. So I'll show you how that works. So we're going to use this as an example because this Bitcoin has not been claimed yet. I'll go ahead and hit the plus. I'll choose scan here. And then I'll go ahead and just scan that QR code. And you can see here that this card has not been totally funded yet. So the only 3 states that will allow for a card to be preloaded are Arkansas, Florida, and Idaho, out of the 25 states that the card is supported in. Right? So for Arkansas, Florida, and Idaho, the workflow will be like this. The process will be very simple. Right? You'll verify your phone and email address. You'll place your order. After you pass KYC, you'll make your payment. The Bitcoin will be deposited on the card directly, and you will receive the card. If you're in one of those other states, you'll go through a very similar process. You'll verify your phone and email address, place your order, pass KYC, make the payment. You will receive the card, and then you will go through the process of activation, and you will receive your Bitcoin. This other card here goes through the activation process in a little more detail. So yours will look similar to this, only you will have an activation button. Mine is just kind of a demo so that I can give you some idea of what's going to happen when you make your purchase of these cards. Hopefully, as time goes by and regulations evolve, most of the states where the card is available will allow the preload. But as it stands now, there's only 3 states that allow that preload. Just wanted to give you a little heads up before you actually made your purchase. So keep in mind that the card is only available in 25 states as of today, and there are only 3 states that will actually allow you to have the card preloaded before it ships, and that's Arkansas, Florida, and Idaho. So if we look on the website, I can just demonstrate the process. We'll start with the cheapest one. We hit add to cart. We'll go over to our cart, and then we'll do our checkout. And you'll enter your zip code to see if your state qualifies. Luckily for me, I live in Michigan, so I am eligible to make this purchase. But by the same token, I am not eligible to receive the preloaded card. I'm going to have to get the card and then activate it. So you'll put in your email, you'll send a code, you'll get an activation. You'll put in your phone number, hit send code, you'll get an activation code. And after you've verified both of those things, you'll put in your shipping address, your billing address, and make your payment. And you will have to pass KYC, or Know Your Customer rules, personal identification, in order to make this purchase. This really has nothing to do with Ballet Wallets per se. It is Ballet Wallets complying with U.S. federal and state regulations for the purchase of Bitcoin. You pretty much have to go through the same procedures when you're making a purchase of precious metals as well. Maybe a few more hoops to jump through when it comes to Bitcoin. So that's it. It's a very exciting way to buy Bitcoin. I don't know of an easier way to purchase and hold Bitcoin in cold storage than the Ballet crypto cards. You might say something like, Rex, is this the best Bitcoin wallet out there? And shouldn't I use Wallet X or Wallet Y instead of this wallet? And I would put it out there that there are many use cases for self-custody, and not every use case is right for everyone. So, as I mentioned earlier, I've tried to talk to friends and family about purchasing Bitcoin, and I've told them that you're going to need to set up a wallet, you're going to need to make a purchase of an exchange, you'll have to transfer, and that's a lot for people to deal with, right? So in the case of the Ballet crypto wallet, it couldn't be simpler. If you want to make the purchase for yourself, you just go to their website, make your purchase, get your card, right? The Bitcoin is safe and secure and in cold storage. You don't have to fool around with signing up for an exchange or figuring out how to get the wallet set up and make your transfer of Bitcoin, right? It's all done for you. The card is preloaded. And that may be the best solution for some people. So if you feel that a full-blown wallet is better for you, one of the more mainstream hardware wallets that has more functionality, that's great for you, right? Not every wallet is right for everyone. This particular wallet fits a specific use case for people that want very easy, safe, and secure Bitcoin storage. Now, a lot of people that have watched my videos on Ballet Wallets in the past have brought up security concerns. There's a whole section on their support page that talks about the security and trust of purchasing a Ballet Wallet and all of the technology that goes into making sure that the private key is safe and secure. But as far as I'm concerned, for the use case of this wallet, for people that need simple and safe hardware security, the benefits of this wallet with the ease of use far outweigh the security concerns. And if you have security concerns, all of your questions are answered on this page, which I'll put a link to this down in the description below. Like I said, I've been through the ringer on questions about safety and security of this wallet, and so I'm going to give you a link to their website so that you can read for yourself and make your decision as to whether you think this wallet is right for you. As I mentioned, they've been in business for many years, and if the wallets were not safe and secure, we probably would have heard by now. So that's it, an easy, safe way to purchase Bitcoin without all the hassle usually involved with setting up a crypto wallet and making a purchase on an exchange or some kind of swap or DEX, right? Very easy to purchase, very easy to have and hold, very safe and secure offline storage for your Bitcoin for many years to come. So if you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments and I'll do my best to get them answered. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.